I bag tested this setup across multiple days, and the results surprised me. So these are the rules. We have one loss, we go into the next day. We have one win, we go into the next day. And if I hit break even, I can't take another trade. So most of the time it's going to be one setup per day, and only A-star setups and no over-risking. So we're going to go straight into our top-down analysis. So let's have a look right here, right? The first things I do is I'm going to mark out my 4 hours, so my 4-hour gaps, and we've got a high here that's just resting. There's another 4-hour gap up ahead, but I'm not really going to mark that. That's way too high. And what else do we have? So right now we are looking bullish. We have, we sweat, oh my God, we've made equal lows on the 4-hour time frame. So catching a reverse who trade from here with this as the draw looks really nice. And we are also, currently at least, we are rejecting this 4-hour gap. But anyway, that's a draw, so possibly on market opening it could just sink down to there. I don't see anything below anyway, so we'll have a look at the hourly chart as well. We are inside of 1 hour gap, but that's not really my concern. You have this 1 hour gap right here that we're looking at too, and maybe if we go into the 15-minute, don't really see anything. The most ideal scenario is a reversal from inside this 4-hour gap. I'm not really seeing anything nice from here. We have a huge 15-minute fair value gap here, so we could possibly have a trade from in here. But we'll have a look. Okay, so we have a 13-minute gap as well, but there's a big 15 minutes as well. So right now, let's just go straight into the 1 minute and go straight to market open. We are accumulating before market open, and that's a really good thing. Looks like we've been accumulating for a while. Anything change in the hourly? Or is it just chop? Pretty much just chop. We have this low, so maybe we could get a setup from inside this previous 15-minute, or, yeah, we'll have a look. Let's just play price. Okay, bump, okay, we've swept that liquidity. We haven't even tapped into that 15-minute fair value yet. And that is the slowest recovery from an inverse, which I don't really like. If we invert this 3-minute, which we have, no, we have not. If we invert this 3-minute, I'm not opposed to taking longs, because this is an AMD model. So what's an AMD model? I mean, before market open, prices accumulates, and then we have a fat manipulation candle downwards, which sweeps the accumulation lows. We create an inverse from it. The highest time frame inversion is this 3-minute, and we inverse it, and we take, a setup to the opposing side. This would be our break-even point if we were to take a setup. So let's see if the next 3-minute candle does inverse. I don't like taking premature trades. Okay, and it has taking longs from here isn't a bad idea. We have a draw. We have this 1 hour draw up here. Okay, go. We'll go for that. We have our break-even point, which is very quick. All right? Break-even now. And let's let price run. Might get break-evened. Not liking this choppy delivery. Should just be flying upwards. Break-even? Yeah, break-even. Wait, cool. That's a break-even trade. Unfortunately, yeah, price is just chopping around, so that's not our fault. That was a good sale. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. We move on to the next day. We do the same thing. We mark out our fair value gaps, and we mark out our draws on liquidity. So we've got this draw on liquidity down here. So that looks like a good draw. We've got, 4-hour gaps all the way up here, but that's really not any of my concern. A 4-hour hasn't formed. Okay, we've got a huge 1 hour up here, and we have a few 1 hours here. So there's so many ideal scenarios. The main thing I'm doing is I'm creating ideal scenarios. So the first scenario is we either go into this 30-minute and we have our setup that presents itself, and then we have shorts all the way down to this draw, or we continue to rally upwards and get a reversal trade from maybe somewhere here, or on the way up we get continuation lungs, or we go down, sweep this liquidity, and we have a reverse long from there. So let's go down to the 1 minute and see what the market presents us with. Right, straight down. We've swept that liquidity. Okay. On a higher time frame? Nope. Oh, cool. Okay, we have inversed that 1 minute. We barely have inversed it, but I'd still take longs from here. That is literally that's basically an inverse, so let's do account closer. Go for around that. Probably take something like this. Break-even point would be literally just there. because there is a 1 minute gap here, so we could literally just, fly down after that. If price is truly bullish, it's going to inverse these gaps as well and continue to fly up, so let's have a look. Cool, straight to break even? Okay, cool. We have that 2 minute there, 3 minute as well. Oh, that looks like an even greater start. I should take lungs from here. Is the candle closed? Yeah, candle has closed. I am going for setup like this. Hold on. So, my TP would probably be at the same place. Yep, that is a great self. So we've got two selves playing. In the name of backtesting, let's have a look how they perform. So one of our trades is already set to be. The second one would be BE. Not there. The second one I'll probably place to be here. So let's have a look at what price does. I'm going to remove these, and we'll see what price does. It could react both of this. Okay, straight to BE. Let we eat here. Oh, hit TP. Okay, wow, we are up a whopping 3,600. Yeah, that was a beautiful sale. The reason why I took two sales today is because one trade was already set to BE, so I'm still obeying my rules, and the other one I took anyway, so yeah, so one of them was already at BE, so it didn't really make a difference if I took another setup, because that one would have been break-even anyway, and this just added, that 3 minute inverse just added even more confidence in my trade. So over here, we just took a 1 to 3 and another 1 to 4. So, that is just gorgeous. That was amazing. So, little trade recap. We had a sweep of this major low down here. We had our 3 minute inverse. I believed price was truly bullish, so I took my sell here. And because I believe price was truly bullish, I believe that price wouldn't come back down and retest this inverse fair value gap, and I targeted the next 30-minute gap. I believe that price was truly bullish enough for a reversal at least to go past this 30-minute gap we previously made. As you can see, if we go into the 30-minute, we had this gap, but because I believe price was truly bullish, and we were catching reversal, price would just fly its way through the 30-minute and just go higher. So yeah, that was our second trade entry. And our first one was based on the same idea. It was based off of this 1 minute inverse. I just got in on the trade quicker than before. So far, I'm very happy with the trades I have taken. Right, well, on to the next day. It's a Wednesday. So we're going to mark out this 4-hour gap because that is the first thing I see. We have a nice 4-hour high as well resting inside of it right here. So a reversal trade from inside of that. Again, trading is about creating scenarios. So we have inversed this previous 4-hour here, so if we are bullish, we could take retracement longs off of maybe a 1-hour gap. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. So we have plenty of 1-hour gaps. So we have one here, and we have another one, a small one, here. Nonetheless, it is still a gap. So taking longs from here, targeting this draw, this 4-hour, is nice, or we take shorts from this 4-hour down to here. Either one works, and it's 7 a.m. I had skipped 2 hours. So price has just been bouncing between these two fair value apps. We are reacting nicely off of that, but we also reacting nicely off of that 1 hour. It's really a weird day. It's a weird day. So if I mark that out and I mark this out, so again, I don't mind taking longs from this 1 hour if we resweep this low, or taking shorts from here if we sweep that 4-hour gap. This is an AMD model. We're accumulating before market open. We're accumulating in a big range. If we have a manipulation candle downwards into this 1 hour and we have a nice inverse, I don't mind taking longs. Or up there, either one makes sense. Taking out all the accumulation. Accumulation lows. Let's have a look at 30-second. Okay. We have inverse that 30-second. Have we got anything on the 1 minute? Okay, we've got that 1 minute high. Okay, if we inverse this 1 minute, I don't mind taking longs. From here, okay, no, maybe not, just chop. Okay, maybe we are heading for the next 1 hour. We have not done that. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is just chop. Yeah, I would never take a trade like that. I saw rubbish. If anyone else takes it, good luck to you. You'd get stopped out instantly. There you go. That's how you get stopped out. Yeah, I do not really want to trade today. I don't really see any setups for me to take, so I'm going to skip to the next day. Right on to the next day. As you can see, yeah, it's really good that we skipped out on the previous day because, I mean, just look how choppy all this price action was. As usual, we mark out our same stuff, so this is amazing. It looks like we're heading for this 4-hour gap. I mean, a reversal from inside of this looks beautiful. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. So today is Thursday, so we've got one more day of the week left till we, finish off this video. So we'll mark that out right there. Right, so this looks really nice. So I've got this big 1 hour gap, so we could take longs from in here, or we take shorts from inside that 4-hour gap. Either one is good. We sweep these 2 points of liquidity. On market open, if we dump and sweep this whole point of liquidity, we get a nice, I have VG sell. I will take longs, and we have a clear drawn liquidity, which is up here. So let's have a look and see what market open does. Do we have here? Now, I am not opposed to taking this. I am really not opposed to taking this. Right, why am I not opposed to taking this? This is your typical AMD model. We have our break-even point all the way up here. Oh, we have. It's a really good draw as well. I'm not opposed to taking this. I would have taken it here at least, but this is a typical AMD model. We have our accumulation. We'd had our big manipulation candle. We'd sweat this liquidity, and we create a 30-second inverse, which means price has just switched order flow. So I'm going to have a go at this, right? So we're in this trade. We're going for a 1 to 4. This is the typical AMD model, right? Our break-even point is quite high, but all right, so we've hit that break-even point. And let's see if price goes to it. Oh, that is so annoying. There's no way. Doesn't even let me play the price. Can I edit it? Right, so here's the trade again, because we had some technical difficulties. Okay, and we had that 30-second inverse. So the trade idea behind it is this is our AMD model. The market moves in 3 accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So as you can see, markets accumulate, accumulate. We have our manipulation candle. We have the sweep of the accumulation low. We had a beautiful V-shaped recovery with an inverse fair value gap. It just looks like beautifully clean delivery. So originally I took my position up there, but this time I can actually get in on the fun a bit earlier where I was supposed to be. And I was originally aiming for these highs all the way up here because it just looks too good to just be left alone. And we went for around a 1 to... So it was around 1 to 4. So we took a trade with this idea, and our break-even point was quite high. So our break-even point was all the way up here. So this is a trade that if I took, I'd be actually glued to the screen just waiting to see if price hits TP. I mean, if it hits that break-even point, mate, it has to go up from here. And that is the total P&L we have probably made was around $6,000. So we made around 6% on the account, or if my math is wrong, about 7, something like that. So yeah, we had our accumulation, sweep of the low, 30-second inverse, V-shaped recovery, break-even point all the way up here, which is unfortunate, but it's all the way up there. And yeah, a 1 to 4 TP. That's just a beautiful trade. So we have one more day of the week. So that is the Friday. All right, so this is the last day of the week. So this is the last day we're going to backtest. So we have this 4-hour gap here. Us not coming back down and rebalancing the range doesn't look right to me. So I would like a rebalance of the range to come back here and push back upwards or anywhere, any one of these fair value gaps. Ooh, that looks amazing. If we get a lovely long from inside of this fair value gap with this resting low, this 30-minute also is about to form, so potential longs from in here as well. We'll have a look. Continuation longs from inside that 30-minute. I'm not too opposed to it. Let's have a look. It all presents us.
All right.
Straight into the 30-minute. 30-second. Oh, all right, cool. We'll sweep that liquidity. We're inside this 4-hour. We're probably going to touch the next 4-hour. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my God, that looks textbook. That just looks textbook. That just looks textbook. All right, cool. So what do we have? We have a sweep of this low. we have a beautiful 1-minute inverse. We're inside of this 4-hour gap. This looks like it has to hit DP. Let's have a go. Let's have a crack. If we lose this, I would definitely won't complain. We're up $6,000 in the month so far, and we're only in the first week of September. Yeah, really cannot complain with anything. Probably going to target this. We hit stop loss, he hit stop loss, that's it. Straight stop loss. Okay. Can I really complain? No. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. I'm not going to lie, that looked like a beautiful setup. Is there something I missed? Let's see if we did anything wrong, because that is our first loss so far. I don't know, maybe it wanted this low? Let's see if I am right. Let's see if we get a set of them in here. And no, we do not get sold. So far, we've taken a few setups. Around 3 have hit take profit, and 1 has hit stop loss. If you want to see more backtesting videos like this, I'm telling you, this is the right channel to subscribe to. I have a free NQ execution rule set. It's just a Notion template. It's in the link in the description. It's free. It's all the rules I literally follow to get a payout, and it's the rules I follow to pass accounts, etc. And it's also the rules I follow for backtesting. This is literally what I follow for backtesting. I have a free Discord in the description if you want to join the community that I have built. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.